can they teach us? Secret number one, they remember everything about you. How many parents in the room? Hands up. Nieces, nephews, anybody? Hands up. Awesome. So most of them have gone through that stage of 5, right? They've passed 5 years old? Yeah. So you've had some familiarity. Now, if you don't believe this to be true, pass an ice cream shop, pass a McDonald's, and say, sorry, we can't go today, we'll go next time. Because that next week when you go to soccer, before they leave the house, they're tying up their shoes. What do they say? Can we go to McDonald's? You promised. Right? So they remember everything. And so we want to incorporate this kind of strategy with our teams. One unique element by every one of your patients. Put it in their case note. I'm not expecting you to be so memorized, but I want you to really get so unique and so specialized with that patient. And the great thing is, it doesn't have to be you alone. Your team can do it as well. So what else do 5-year-olds do that's great?
Hi.
Because the sun comes up later.
Why?
Well, the Earth goes around, and when it turns a certain amount, the sun shows on the horizon.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know, Papa.
Most of us will feel like doing this half the time. But what the lesson is here is their curiosity. They want to know more. They want to dig deep. And so why that matters to us is human beings, according to the International Communication Journal, get bombarded with 34 gigs of data every day. If you were to process that, what would happen to your brain? It would explode. So what we do is we generalize, we delete, and we distort information. Every single one of your day ones is doing that with what you're explaining chiropractic to be. So we need to have a better quality question so that we're able to get a better quality answer. Now, how many of you have been in practice? Someone came in low back pain, and at some point you get them into therapy and you say, let's try some squats. And then they turn to you and they go, well, I heard they said squats are bad for your knees. Yeah, who's they? Who's they, please? That's a massive generalization, right? What about this one? You go into practice the next day and someone comes in, oh, I've got so much pain, doc. Where? They've deleted a whole amount of information. And next time, you cannot unsee this now that you've seen it. Tomorrow when you go to practice, you're going to hear these kinds of statements because that's how our brain works. The other thing that happens to most of us, how many of you have a mother or father at some point in your life? Everybody's hand should be up in the air, please. Mother, father, preacher, teacher. That's how our worldview has been created. Same with that patient. Day one, they're sitting in front of you with a barrier with their own lens. How do we introduce chiropractic? How do we share the story? Because we have so many layers to get in. It's by the quality of your questions. So the big man once said, Tony Robbins, the quality of questions that you ask directly relates to the quality of your life. And I dare say the quality of questions you ask in your consult will absolutely directly relate to the quality of your clinic in the community. How much impact it has, how many people know about it, and how many people that you're helping.